Hello, I want to ask you the following questions to start. Yes, the first one, do you have any work at this time? And if you had, which I would like to know. Yes, and what it is, and also how much do you get paid in it? Yeah, it also necessary to the company principally know what are the reasons why you want to change your job. And the final equation is that you tell me about your life. I don't know, your best moment for your fathers, and whatever you want to tell me about your life.
Hello, my name is Santiago Diaz Romero. I have 22 years old. Um, I live in Barrio San Jose Sur in the locality of Rafael Uribe Uribe at the south of Bogota. Well, my passions is or my hobbies is play video games, watch the soccer on TV, watch movies, play with Rubik cubes, and play the guitar. But play the guitar is my passion, the thing that I want to do in the job. Uh, and sing are the two things that I love. Um, well, mm, my work now is a trash recollector and waiter of a restaurant, and sometimes I go to the streets to play the guitar and sing. Um, in these three jobs, I work to pay my college, and are not the best works, but are the necessary to live and to eat, and is the thing that I need. Well, my salary in these three jobs is not so good. Um, I win like um, 800,000 pesos. Is not so good, but as I said previously, is just the necessary to live. Well, and why this change of three jobs for one is for the salary. Prince is the principal reason, because I know that in this job I win so much money than doing these three things, and is less effort, is less hard to me have one job and win more money, and also is this change is because I study for be a musician. I have 2 years studying the music career, and I think that win money for the doing the thing that I love is the best way to live my life. Um, and I think that I have talent to this, and uh, work for this discographic enterprise is my dream job, and I think that is a step forward for my career.
Okay, now we go with the questions that what are your strengths and your abilities. Yes, and this question, this type of questions is so important to the company because if the company know your abilities or your strengths, the company makes a good environment of the best or the best environment to you for work in records and other works. Okay, tell me about the difficulties in your life. And ask you have you had? And also because you are interested in this job, yes, and it is also necessary for the company to ask where you come from and where you have been. I think that this question is necessary since it talks about your experience and your way of being, okay, do you have any question?
Well, first, my dad died at 25 years when I have just 5 years old, and this was so critical for me because my dad was so important for me, and I don't know so good his person, but I know that I am the best. He was the best dad for me, and this. My dad was Duki. Yes, my dad was Duki, and when he died, my mom and me um, are we lost all, and we ended living up Jamaica, and this is the history of my nationality. I born in Maputo, Mozambique, and when my dad died, my mom and me go to Jamaica, and I live in this country and so much time, and after we come to Colombia because my mom is Colombian, and this is the reason for I have four nationalities: Argentinian, Mozambican, Colombian, and Jamaican. Well, as I said later, this job interests to me for the salary, and because I studied in this. I studied, and I effort to give a career of music to my mom because my dad was musician, and I want to be musician for he, and this is the principal reason for I want this job. Well, about my strengths and the abilities, I think that my principal strength is my talent. I think that I have a good voice and a good way to play the guitar. I think that is are the principal things that have me in here interview, and my two straights, my two this is my two straights, and my two debilities are the the concentration, and because I can put my attention one one in one assignment, and this is the bad point for me, but I try to be better at this aspect, because I don't like to be be a dispense person.
Okay, in our company, called Golden F Music, we record with things like computers for mixing, might high quality microphones, and with very comfortable studios with a good environment for your abilities or for you, basically, and to the word and to the record. Through the promotion of the artist, what we do is look for promises. Yes, in song and mix for music. No, that start from the bottom, so that over time they are successfully and are recognized both nationality and worldwide. And finally, regarding the contract, it has a duration approximately of 2 years, and no more. The truth, I finished the interview. Okay, and you have been contract. Thanks for attending.
Well, I have two questions, that two questions so important, and is what is the way to record and promotion the artist and sing with you, and the other is what is the time that during the contract. Is this so important because I need to know what time I work for you. Oh, it's good to know that you record with computers, because other of my traits is to use the autotune and voice sound effects, and it's so comfortable to know that you have this technology to me. Also, the promises, I think that is a good it's a good way to grow up, and I believe that you and me make a great work in the music.